Welcome to my first process video. Today I'm going to do a Disney page for you guys. That's one of my favorite things to scrapbook, so I hope that you really like it. This is my first time, so leave your feedback below and let me know what I could do to improve your experience here. So first things first, I have a sketch there, which I don't typically do, but I put a lot of thought into those because I wanted to make sure I had most of my supplies at hand before I started videoing this. So here I'm just cutting some pieces of yellow paper diagonally for my sides. And then I wanted to do sequins and I wanted to do mixed media on this page. So I have a nice crisp clean white background and I'm using my Heidi Swapp Shine texture paste in silver. I wanted to accent with silver and do a star theme. So what I'm doing here is I grabbed this Heidi Swapp again stencil, and I thought that the shapes kind of mirrored the Epcot ball, which is in the background of the photo of my parents that I'm scrapbooking. So that's why I chose that stencil. I'm just kind of wanting it to peek out from underneath the diagonal accent paper, and I also am right there just kind of what's the correct word? I'm not really sure. Just kind of making it a little smoothed out on the edges as though it accidentally came through the paper. I'm not really sure, honestly. So I really like the texture paste already being colored. I've tried to add different maybe inks or other paint to texture paste before, to white texture paste to color it, and it changes the consistency, which I don't like. So this makes it still very stiff as it should be, and goes well with the silver theme I'm trying to draw together. You can see that later on in the process, you can see that I'm trying to use the rule of thirds, which is a good thing to kind of help anyone balance out a page. I'll have 3 main items on my page. That would be silver. There I'm using Heidi Swapp Yellow Color Shine, and I just want to splatter on my page to bring out the yellow and the side diagonal paper pieces. And kind of go, most of the Disney pages are yellow, red, and black, Mickey Mouse colors. And you'll see here in a minute, I could not get a specific dot of yellow right where I wanted it, so I just kind of dropped it on the page. And let's see, I'm roughing up the edges. I just want to add a little texture. It brings up the edge of the page a little bit and just gives a little dimension to the page. And a long time ago, I didn't really do much mixed media because I'm kind of impatient on the drying process. So you can see there I have my heat tool. I've been trying to dry it, but I just love the way it looks, so I have to go with it. There I have some DIY die cuts I did on my Cricut that I'll be using as my background. So I wanted to use some stamping on my page, so I just found this cute little tiny word stamp. And I'm going to stamp around 2 edges of the black paper enhanced with red. So I'm measuring it there to make sure I have enough room to stamp. And here I am cutting it and making sure that all the edges line up. And that's why I like this tape that I'm using. It's repositionable at first, and then after it's been adhered for a little amount of time, then it becomes permanent. Paper is from the new Say Cheese 3 line from Simple Stories, the black paper. I re-ink every time to make sure I get an even look. paper. So now I'm pulling out my stash basket, and I'm just looking for some scraps of paper to layer behind my photo. I'm picking out dark muted reds that match that background piece, and that's a sparkly piece. I'm kind of a little bit of a scrapbook hoarder, so I save crazy pieces like that, but you know what? I use it, so. That texture paste does take a little while to dry, so just keep that in mind if you plan to use it. So you'll see later on that I decided to add more stamping elements around my texture paste, and I should have done that before I do this part of adhering the paper to the sides, but I didn't think about it at the time. But again, you know, you can lift it up and re-glue the paper down, no big problem. So here we're just playing with the layers. That right there is a branding strip from the bottom of the paper. Personally, when you're layering, I believe that you cannot really have too many layers under there. I do like all of my pattern pieces of paper to show. Sometimes I feel as though I look at a page and they will have probably 10 layers under a photo, and you can even barely see some of the layers, which it looks lovely always, but I guess if I'm using my pattern paper, I want it to show. And you can see that piece there I end up not using. It's not quite the right red. Slice them and dice them. Make sure that it all works for you. It's supposed to look like they naturally fell into that place, but really you work really hard making them look like that. As you can tell, it's quite a process trying to find the correct balance for layering paper under your photos. And a good rule might be if you get them how you like them, but don't have your adhesive on the back, take a picture with your phone, and then you can apply all the adhesive and you can make sure to get the pieces back exactly how you had decided they were. Unless you're videoing, then that won't work out that well. Little pieces from Studio Calico. Both of those pieces are from Studio Calico. The red chevrons at the top are from American Crafts, and I'm not sure where the red hearts are from. I've had that in my stash forever. So here's where I decided that I needed to add some star stamps into my mixed media portion, and I'm really glad I did. I love the way that it looks. I just wish I had thought about it sooner. Circle of stars. Both of those stars stamps are from a Studio Calico Christmas set. And then I have one more little star that I'll add here to a little group of stars. But in the top corner, I end up kind of messing it up, but I have a good solution. And right there, it kind of smudges a little. have a good solution on how to cover that up, because when you're doing mixed media, it doesn't always turn out perfectly. So you have to either learn to go with it or figure out ways to fix it. So instead of hearing the papers back down, oh, it's coming together, so it's super exciting. Oh, and I almost forgot my silver stars. I cut those out with my Cricut. Stars are just the basic shape that comes in the design studio. I did it on silver glitter paper. I ended up with a lot more die cuts than I end up using here. We didn't need too many because I'm also going to add a bunch of star sequins, so I'm trying to show a little bit of restraint. Glitter paper can be tricky with adhesive if you're adhering something to the top of it, so you might want to use your extra super sticky tape for that sometimes. And then I decided I want to put this one on top of the photo, so I use a glue pen to make sure I get all around the little teeny tiny edges of that star. Just adhere my paper down. And next I'm working with some washi and a little bit of leather ribbon, I guess you would call it, and just adding a couple of elements at the bottom and at the top. That Mickey washi tape I've had for a long time. I think it came from Joann's. Some silver star washi, came from Cocoa Daisy. And then you have your Mickey, and then the leather silver bits came from Michael's. And I also add a teeny strip of red washi to kind of just bring in the red from the layers in the photo. Again, the rule of thirds. You have red background, red layers, and a little tiny bit of red washi. Done here, but I'm using some pop dots to adhere some silver sequins, and actually have these sequin stars came in grouped with gold stars, so I had to pull out all the silvers. But I just kind of made a little loop, and look there, I covered up that little smudged star stamp. Worked out perfectly. No one will ever know, except for anyone who views this video. And add another swirl of stars down towards the bottom. And these are from the new Simple Story line. Say Cheese 3, little clear stamps, and it worked as a title perfectly for this star themed layout. So thanks for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this. Please leave your feedback and let me know if you're interested in more of these. And thanks for watching. Bye.